Hello and welcome back to Resident Evil 2, the Let's Play with new Rambler. Right then, we've got to use our club key back at the police station so we can finally escape to the sewers. Because by doing that, we will get access to all the bishop plug, knight plug, rook plug, king plug things. I was meant to say chest plugs, but for some reason the word escaped me. Right then, we are on caution at the moment, so I'm just going to check our health situation. We've got a few green herbs. I suppose I could take a full heal. Why not? Might as well. So yeah, right, so off we go then. Back we go to the police station. Right then, I apologise for the last video where about 2/3 of the way through there was some sound issues going on. So I'll start breaking up the video again like I did before in the past, just so then that sound issue doesn't happen again. I did try to experiment by recording it all in one shot, but clearly it didn't work out as well as I'd expected. At least, you know, everything was in sync, but oh no! Oh, thank Christ, I thought I got poisoned then. The thing about the spiders is they can poison you, so you have to be very careful. At least in this corridor bit, anyway. But after that, they're not really much of a threat. You can kill them, but they tend to respawn, so there's no real point. Right then, okay, so back we go to the police station, even though we're technically back in it now. Okie dokes, right. So we've got to head back to the autopsy room to begin with, because obviously we want to get the key card so that we can get access to the weapons room, because we didn't grab the oh, ah! I forgot about the dogs. I thought there was one still alive. Boom! Yeah, the joys of Randomizer once again, giving us tons of ammo for all the guns that kick butt. So yeah, we can go get the stuff that Claire left behind for us, the submachine gun and the side pack, which is going to be very useful because that gives us 2 extra inventory spaces. Ah, yeah, it's pretty cool. Right then, so let's go and do it then. Whoa! Oh, the zombies are back. Well, at least a couple anyway. Luckily though, I've got this headshotting thing nailed down now. Oh no! I misjudged the distance! Darn you, zombie! Oh no! I missed! That's not good. Oh no! I'm gonna reload! Well, everything comes in threes, as they say. There we go. We got there in the end. Ooh, we're on orange caution. Ooh, this could be risky. No, I'm gonna use my herb. There is a reason for this, as we've got to go into the autopsy room. As you remembered from last time when we played this as Claire, there were lots and lots and lots of zombies in here. However, this is the B scenario, so there's not zombies in here. Oh yes, there be lickers. That's just great. It probably explains why the zombies are in the corridor for Leon, because they probably left the autopsy room. But how the lickers got in there, I don't know. He's down! Oh, he hasn't responded. We haven't shot him, though. Boom! And the Magnum takes him out with one shot. Ooh, yeah. Good old Magnum. Of course, there are more. I can't remember how many there are in here. I can't remember if it's 2 or 3. Alright, let's just go for it. Whoa! Ah, no! We got licked! We got licked! But he died anyway. And we're still fine. So everything's good. Phew. A space bomb the base. Right, I think that's all the liquors, so we can just grab our key card. Same as before. Excellent. Excellent. Right, I was just checking to see if there are any other items in here. I don't think any other liquors jump in, so just those 2 and that's it. So that's good. So actually, it probably was a bit easier to deal with, really, than all the zombies. But we did get licked, which was a bit of a bummer. But it could have been worse. Right then, so back to the weapons room to get our goodies. Key card for the win. Lovely. Let's see what ammo the randomizer gives us as well, because remember, there should be ammo in here. That doesn't get carried over by Claire's scenario, so what we should... Ooh. I don't know what that red thing is. I think what's there is some pistol ammo and some magnum ammo. I think magnum ammo is there, but I don't know what that red is. So there's handgun bullets. 11. Oh, and that's it? Really? You kidding me? For bum's sake, I thought there'd be more than that. 11 handgun bullets. And then we got 21 there. Oh dear. Oh, there are some magnum bullets. How many do we get? Come on, get us a good number. Please don't get like 6 or 7. 27. Well, that's it. We are pretty much lock and loaded for the rest of the game. That is so funny. Right then, okay, so as before, because we didn't take these as Claire, we can now pick up the machine gun and the side pack. I don't know why I've had to repeat that, but we will. Or I already have, so yeah, whatever's. I don't know, not thinking clearly today. Anyway, side pack. We will equip it. Yes, please. Might as well, because the submachine gun, while powerful, has a slight problem with it. Well, 2 slight problems, but we'll get to that. So we'll grab that. Now you'll see that it takes up 2 inventory spots, quite similar to Claire's special weapon in the A scenario that we played. I'm just trying to remember which weapon it was that we picked up as Claire, which had 2 weapon slots. There was one. I can't remember what it was. I generally can't. That's really disappointing. Oh well, anyway, point being is that, yeah, we've got the submachine gun, but it takes up 2 weapon slots. You'll also notice that the ammo is 100%. Yeah, once it's all out, that's it. You can't get any more submachine gun ammo, so it's considered a special weapon. If you use it during your playthrough, I believe it lowers your rank at the end of the game. So any special weapon you use with any character does lower your rank at the end. I think picking it up also lowers it. So even if you don't use it, if you just pick it up, it lowers your rank. But don't quote me on that. I think it's only if you just use it, then that happens. But I'm not going for a you know, special rank. We're just here to play the game, so I'm going to use it a few times just to show it off. In fact, if anything, I might as well equip it, because we have got a ton of magnum ammo. I mean, not as much as the grenade rounds, but still. Oh no, the zombies have come back. Oh, actually, let's just use it. Die, zombies! See? Fun to use. The only trouble is, though, is it is very... I mean, it's not... Oh, good lord! Whoa! He's still alive! Yeah, you can see it doesn't have very much stopping power, the submachine gun, unfortunately. And we've used up 22% of the ammo there, so it's not... I like using it as a weapon, I really do. But it... Yeah, I was just checking. It doesn't really... I don't know. It doesn't have enough stopping power for it. It's kind of an unusual weapon. I wouldn't say don't use it, but I'd probably save it for, like, boss fights or bigger enemies like lickers maybe. But for zombies, yeah, it could be fun, but it is a waste of ammo. But I just wanted to show it off. You know, I did hesitate on that, but I wanted to show it. I'm impatient. Right, so you've used the precinct key. So that's the second time we can use it. There is one more place to use it, and then that's it. And we are in this room. I can't remember if there are any key items in here or not. I really don't think there is. But we got some shotgun shells. 7 of those. So that's normal. I think that's normal as well. So that's in the original mode, not just randomizer. I think there's some ribbons over here. There is. We don't really need them, so we won't take them because we've got enough to carry us through for the rest of the game. I don't think there's anything else here. There might be some... There's a herb. Oh, right. Okay. So his abdomen has been torn out. Yeah, he doesn't come back to life as always. And no, he doesn't have any ammo, sadly. Watchman's Diary, we've already read that, so we don't need to read that again. And we'll take another green herb, because we might as well. At least we're getting quite a few green herbs this time. I have to say, in the randomizer playthroughs I have done on this game, usually you get overburdened with red herbs and very few green herbs. Whereas this time round, it seems to be the other way around, which I'm not complaining about, because, you know, you can still combine 3 green herbs together to make a full heal. So similar to a red and green, you can still make full heals out of green herbs. It's just preferable to sort of save them up and use red herbs instead, because that way you get more of them. It's more efficient. But if this playthrough decides to just give us a load of green herbs, we can still make full heals. And we are really superiorly sort of powered now. I mean, like I said, with all this ammo for the Magnum, it is redonkulous. Again, not quite as redonkulous as the grenade launcher, but hey, you know, it's still pretty good. So, right, I'll be back in a sec as I just switch over the videos. And there we go. Right, okay, so let us march on then. I don't know what the quickest way is, actually, to where we need to go. It's probably this way, actually, thinking about it, because this takes us back to the sort of main corridor. Well, not the main corridor, but the corridor next to the main hall, anyway. And luckily, this time, none of the zombies have respawned again, which is good. So it means they only respawn once. Just like they did on the corridor we just came from. So that's why it's best to play this scenario as Leon. I mean, not only is it canon as well, in terms of Capcom's decision on what is the true story of Resident Evil 2, but if you were doing all this as Claire, it can be a little bit problematic, especially on original mode. Claire's weaponry, I just don't believe is really capable of standing up to the many extra enemies and zombies and stuff. Although enemies and zombies are the same thing, really, but the point being is that the extra enemies you have to fight in this game, plus some of them are harder than before, it can be difficult with Claire. It's not impossible, but it can be challenging. So it's best to do this scenario as Leon, because he just has superior firepower. Right, okay, let's see, what are we going to do? Oh, well, obviously we'll put the handgun ammo away, because we really don't need it. We'll keep the Magnum. We don't really need the shotgun, to be honest with you, so I might put that away for a bit, just to free up some space. I'll take a green herb with me, just in case we come across a red one. And we'll keep the submachine gun for a little bit. Why not? Why not? Right, okay, so where are we going? Oh yeah, back the way we came, because we need to go down to the interrogation room area. Oh, the two rooms that have the liquors in with the one-way mirror and stuff. So yeah, so we can use the club key to open up the room with the things you have to light up, the sort of candle things you have to light up, so we can get the golden cog. Yes, we do need that. Luckily this time we didn't have to find the lighter, because Leon already has the lighter, because he smokes, maybe? I don't really know. In the original Resident Evil, when you played as the male protagonist in that game, Chris Redfield, the original depiction of the original Resident Evil games, not so much the remake, but the actual original, they actually used live actors to introduce the characters in a sort of introductory cutscene, as opposed to CG, like they did in this game, for the introductory cutscene where you introduce the characters. And Chris actually smoked cigarettes, which makes sense as to why he's got the lighter on him to begin with in the game. However, when they brought Resident Evil out from Japan to America and Europe, they censored the introductory live-action footage so that you don't see Chris smoke a cigarette. But it makes sense as to why he has the lighter, because he smokes, or he used to anyway. I don't think he does anymore. But you never see Leon smoke, so maybe they censored it. Maybe in Japan you see him smoke in a cutscene, maybe, or not. I don't know. Or maybe it's just taken for granted and I'm just overthinking it. But yeah, it could be that he does, you know. Not that I've got anything against it, other than you really shouldn't smoke, because it is really damaging for you. I mean, I wouldn't encourage people to smoke, but I do encourage people to make an informed choice. You know, if you want to smoke, even though you know the dangers of it, then you go ahead. You know, I'm not going to judge you any differently. It's your choice. It's your body. You do what you want. So yeah, I mean, I have, and I've smoked, and still do from time to time. You know, so yeah, it's your call. But anyway, I don't have as cool a lighter as Leon, nor do I carry a lighter with me anyway, just so that I don't keep smoking. I tend to try and deter myself from it as much as possible, because I don't really like doing it anymore. Right then, anyway, we have to solve this puzzle, and you can light fire here, which is what we need to do. And it's exactly the same as before. Again, same solution. So it's the middle one. I bet I'm going to get this wrong, aren't I? Number 12's been etched. Yep, we're going to turn that one on. I think this is number 13. Yep, so I'm going to turn that one on. And then this one on the far left. Super duper. And there's our cog. Great. Let's go get it then. Whoa! Oh, it's you! I forgot about you! It's submachine gun! Submachine gun for breakfast! Keep eating it! Ow! I think you like submachine gun. Oh! Yeah, he comes back. I forgot all about him until now, to be honest. It's such a long time between the first time you see him and the next time. But yeah, he's still alive and he's still trying to kill you. So yeah, anyway, he's knocked out, and oh, I just remembered we can pick up some stuff from him when he does that. So if you search his corpse, he has pistol bullets. 30 of them. Bit disappointing. I don't really need pistol bullets, game. I need other stuff. But whatever. I guess it is what it is. I don't think what this enemy. I think it's a tyrant. I think he is a tyrant. I call him Mr. T. Not because he's actually Mr. T, but you know, it just makes sense. Or does it? I think what he drops as items when you defeat him is not affected by randomizer. So those 30 handgun bullets you would get on original mode as well. So yeah. Anyway, we've got to grab this. Now I know it's missing Leon's because it's on the floor. Pick it up. There's a good chap. Right, okie dokes then. Well, with that out of the way then, let's leave. Yeah, bit of a surprise, I know, but oh well. Right, so let's go. Let us go now to the clock towery bit. Clock towery bit. Clock towery bit. Clock towery bit. Oh my god, he's back! He's back! Run! Ow! Whoa! Oh, I got my. Oh. Kill him! Eat it again! No, you don't like it, but it's good for you. It's one of your 5 a day. You're not supposed to have the same 5 a day or 1 5 a day or whatever. But the thing is, it's just cool to use against him. Boom. And he dropped something again? Or does he drop this time? Oh, shotgun shells. How many? 7, I think, or 14? Oh, it's only 7. Meh. Oh well. It's 7 extra shells. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, he comes back twice. So yeah, just because we haven't seen him for such a long time. Obviously Capcom went, oh yeah, we forgot about that Mr. T guy. We better put him in before Leon finishes what he needs to do at the police station. Hell, let's put him in twice! Yeah, that's a good idea. But it is. I suppose when you're first time playing this, that would creep you out and would put you on the spot. So I don't mind them doing that. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, Mr. T is still kicking. Is he dead? I don't know. He might come back again. But there you go. So at least we get to see the submachine gun in action. Now no, I'll keep the submachine gun out. Might as well use it all up. I mean, like I said, I'm not going for a top rank, so I'll keep it out until we run out of ammo. It's cool to use. Right, okay then. So what we need now is we need to put the shells away, just temporarily, because we'll take the shotgun for a little while. We need our cog. Obviously, put the handgun bullets away. We'll keep a herb out, and we need our crank. We haven't got the crank. Oh. I forgot to get the crank. Bums. And I can't remember where it is. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I remember where it is. But the game gives you no hint as to where the crank is. It's in a really obscure place. I remember where it is now. But if you're playing this for the first time and you think you got to this point and you're like, oh yeah, I haven't got the crank, because it wasn't in the room where the spade key can open it. You know, on the liquor corridor, the first time you see the liquor. And we went in there and we actually found out that you don't actually need the spade key as... Whoa! It's like he's doing a dance. Yeah, it's... yeah, the crank's not in the same room as when you find it with Claire, and it is in a really obscure place, and the game gives you no clue as to where it is. So you really got to think where it might be, and the trouble is where it is, if you didn't search this place as Claire, you'd probably forget all about it or never even realise you could search it. And I'll come to it in a bit. Now, you can't actually get the crank until Claire's radioed in that she's blown up the helicopter. If she doesn't, or like before she does, you can't get the crank. So that might give you an idea as to where it might be from that subtle hint. Because she's blown up the helicopter, we can now go down this corridor. Yeah, the same corridor that Claire went. So we can actually now go to Chief Irons' office. Yeah. So is Leon actually going to meet the chief? His boss, or what would have been his boss? Is he? No, he's not. He's not going to meet him at all, sadly. He's left his diary there on his chair, so you can always pick that up if you want. It's the same diary again as before. And interestingly enough, the picture here, you cannot interact with it. So it's purely only for Claire. Hence why we've got the chest piece plugs and not the plates. that we had with Claire. Right then. Oh, hello, Mr. Tiger. How you doing? Fancy a little bit of one-on-one action with a cop on his first day on the job with a big submachine gun? I'll tell you something. I know someone would. Not me necessarily, but someone would. No? Not responding? Okay, Mr. Tiger. Maybe Claire got to you first. But I'll let you think about it. Because I've got a big gun. I have. Think about it. Right, anyway, tiger fetish aside, let's carry on. I don't even know why I'm laughing about that. That was rather disturbing. I'm sorry. I have never hurt or chatted up a tiger in all my life, and I don't intend to either. They're an endangered species, for Christ's sake. Right, anyway, got to split up the video again, as always, so I should be back in a bit. Okay then, so where is the crank then, you might ask? Well, we can come into this room as we did with Claire, and this is where we met Sherry for the first time. Now, obviously, we're not going to meet Sherry here because Claire's already done that. You can pick up the Secretary's Diary B, but again, there's no real need. So where be the crank? Where be the crank? Well, have a guess where the crank is. It's in here. Yep, in this chest. I believe, if I remember correctly, we found some sort of first aid spray or herb in there for Claire. You know, even if you did interact with that as Claire beforehand, you probably are going to forget that you could do that. And therefore finding the crank could be a real pain in the butt if you're playing as Leon on the B scenario. It's exactly the same as well for Claire's B scenario. Both characters' B scenario are pretty similar to one another. There's not really much difference apart from their sort of storylines, I guess. But in terms of the enemies and the things you have to do, it's pretty much the same thing. So yeah. Oh! That's not good. Has Mr. T come back? He has! Oh no! Shoot him, Leon! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot Tim. Okay then. That's done. Oh, magnum bullets! 8 of them! I'll take them. That'll do. Sweet. Right, well that's that then. So that's Mr. T taken down for a 3rd time now in as many minutes, pretty much. Well, probably about 5-10 minutes or so. Yeah, he comes back a lot now. Is he dead? I don't know. Right, anyway, so we cannot really do any much more in this room now, so we might as well leave it. You know what happens to Chief Irons anyway, although Leon doesn't, but well, hey ho. But it's nice to see Claire's bit of exploration as a cameo. It's kind of cool. Right then, okay, so we can go back now, and we've now got the crank and the golden cog thing. So that means now we've got to go up to the library, up the stairs of the library, so that we can get to the clock tower room. Oi. So we'll do that, and then that will get us our last chest plug. Can't remember which one it is, but I'm sure it's important. Of course it is, we need it. So yeah, right, anyway, I'll put the submachine gun away now, since we've only got 10% ammo. It's just going to get a bit redundant, really, so we will. We'll keep the magnum, because we've got 77 bullets. Might as well. Again, we'll leave the shotgun, just to save up some inventory space. I know we've got the side pack, but meh. We don't need it. Okie dokes then. Oh, also, should really equip the weapon that we need. There we go. That'll be a good idea. So, off to the library. Off to the library. Ooh, I'm tired today. Sorry, Saturday. Oh, it's my fault. I drank a whole load of port the other night. I've got a real proper addiction to port at the moment. Which is not a healthy thing. I'd highly recommend that you don't get addicted to port, but it is a very delicious drink. But yeah, it really knocks you out there. Right. Anyway, you don't need to know that. What we do need to know is the library. And going up the stairs. Takes us to this door. That's very rarely used in the game. And again, might be quite hard to find or remember if you're playing this for the first time. Right. Super duper then. So, to the room. Dun-dun-dun. Oh, I've got itchy ear. I apologise. Very itchy. Right then, so as before, we need our crank over here. Excellent, lovely. And then we can go up the stairs. It's pretty routine this now, really, isn't it? It's getting a bit boring. It's like, eh, well, we've done this before. We know what we're doing. Do. So we get the old golden cog out, chuck it in the mechanism. It certainly looks like it's got more gear parts to it, or cog bits, you know, the triangular bits that actually make it up, than the actual one that we had picked up. It looks very different. It doesn't look so golden either. Could be the lighting, I suppose. Oh well, so after we've done that, that magically opens this door. And inside, in the darkness, it is hard to spot, but it is there, is the night plug. Our last plug. An old dust chute. Will you jump down? Yes, as Leon, you can actually take this, you can actually jump down and take this as a shortcut. Yeah, you can. So we will, because it's really handy if you do this, because it takes us all the way back here, which is really convenient.
No!
Uh-oh.
Get away!
Oh, no. Oh!
No!
Damn! Oh, he's dead. Oh, we all know who that is. Yeah, he gets bent here. Oh, dear. Why he does, I don't know. I mean, like, how did he actually get into the prison? It's not like there's like a hole in the wall or anything when you arrive there, and there's no like secret trap doors or secret passage doors leading to his cell specifically. It's just random. Like, he didn't even open the cell door, because he came in at an angle which implied that he came from the top right hand corner of the cell.
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer!
I'm surprised he's still alive. I thought he died with the blood coming out of him.
Damn! I don't believe this.
Yeah, you're talking really well for someone who's just
got
had his
the
chest
story.
slashed.
Ben. Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator.
Oh! Well, that's interesting.
Get that scum. Make him pay.
But the chief?
Hang in there, Ben.
Yes, hang in there, Ben. And he's like, nope, I'm good. And he dies. I mean, he talks well for someone who's had his chest slashed open. His lungs have been filled with blood and everything.
Leon.
Hi, Ada. Oh yeah, Ada. You just suddenly arrived for no reason at all. Oh well, whatever. Coincidences. I don't know. Coincidence, that's the word. Either way, it's appreciated. So, hi, Ada. Yeah, Ben's dead. Don't ask me. Didn't do anything. Died of a heart attack. Whatever. Marathon. Right, so yeah, this is the letter that you find as Claire when you open up the passageway behind the chief's room. So we don't need to read that. It's all good.
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Oh yeah, you're still looking for John
Ada,
over here.
wait! Hey!
Oh, hello.
Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
What?
Are you crazy? The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll be all right. Trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow us later.
Claire! Claire! Wait, wait! Man, why doesn't anyone ever listen to me?
It's a very good point, Leon. You're not a very assertive person, are you? I have that trouble. Don't worry. Oh well. So yeah, so that's our radio call from Claire to say that she's leaving. So that at that point in Claire's scenario, that's when she's got Sherry and they've just made their way to the chief's secret passageway. Cool. But of course, Ben, good old Ben, sad Ben, a miserable death. It was. But you can go inside his cell now. I don't think there's actually anything in there. No. But again, like, how did the monster get in here? Was there, like, some way through the ceiling? There's no windows in here, or, like, barred windows like some cells have. How did he get in? There's no smashed wall or anything. There's nothing like he broke his way in. And then on the top, it doesn't look like there's a vent or anything. Although there might be, just to be able to get air in or something. But there's no vent grate on the floor to say he dropped down. So how the hell Mr. Birkin got in here, I have no idea. Proper ninja, that's what he is. Right, anyway, back in a sec. Right then. Oops. Oop, I've got to knock to my popper, so I do apologise if you heard that. Let's carry on. Now that we got the final plug, we might as well head to, well, we might as well head back to where Ada said she was going, the chemical room. I don't know which room that is, but I do believe we should head back to the room where we put all the plugs in. Because I believe once we do that, we can actually escape the police station. We can actually now go through to the sewers. Which would be a good idea. Cool beans. Right, so, don't think anything's respawned over here. Not that it matters, because we've got our Magnum. Let's go down the ladder again. Which means we have to go down that passageway with the spiders again. Ow. Wow, doesn't really matter too much. Right, go, 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 go. There's one down. Where's the other one? There he is. Just clipping through the corner. Hey, there we go. We got past. We got past. It's good. I'm looking forward to the remake of this game that Capcom are doing at the moment, at long last. But the trouble is, though, is now they're releasing games episodically, like Square Enix, who are now remaking Final Fantasy VII at long last. Apparently have announced that the game's going to be episodic. And you're like, no, no, just release it as a full game, you nincompoops. But I know why they're doing it. It's so then they can get as much money out of it as possible. You know, episodic games seem to be getting very popular, like with Telltale's games and what have you. But those games make sense if they're episodic, because, you know, they're storytelling games. The main focus of the game is the story more than anything. With Resident Evil 2 and Final Fantasy VII, however, although the story is important, you've also got gameplay as a main focus. So splitting it up and making it episodic is a bit silly. Like Resident Evil Revelations 2, it's not a bad game, but I hate the episodic nature of it. Couldn't it have not just been one game? It's really annoying. I'd only like episodic games if they're story-driven games, like Telltale does it. And Don't Nod Entertainment with Life is Strange. But anything else, it's just like, no, you're just trying to get more money out of us. It's silly. But then I suppose it spreads out the development time. You could argue that it helps cut development costs maybe, or keeps it manageable. So there's benefits to it, but as a consumer, I don't like it. Oh, hang on a minute. What's going on here? Oh my god! It's Birkin! And he doesn't look that bad. Ah, still looks a bit knackered, but he still looks human. He's wearing his jeans still, and now he's pulled a pipe. Okay. Oh. 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 Oh, his eyes are... Doesn't sound too happy. Right. Okie dokes. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Is he gone? Music stopped. Oh. Well, that was easy. Yeah, if you use the Magnum, it takes 6 shots to take him down. I would advise you can take him out with a shotgun on original mode. It's probably best that you do, but because we're playing Randomizer, we can play around. So yeah, that was William Birkin in his least transformed version of himself, I suppose. So what we saw there was him, well, he's transformed, which is pretty cool. I just don't understand why he decides to grab the rail and just use it as a stick. And that's what he tries. That's how he hurts you, is he just beats you with a pole, and that's it. He does that for the most part of the time you fight him as Leon. It's just really random. But, hey-ho, whatever, it's amusing. So, yeah, anyway. He's not dead yet, I'll tell you that for nothing. We will see him later. You have to, because Claire fights him as well, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Doesn't she? Because she had a sex change. Because I'm not making any sense. Looks like a panel. The descriptions of the plugs. Blah, 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 blah. I know that game. I just pressed the wrong button. Can I use my node plug now? Click. Boom! And through the door we go. Through the door we go. Through the door to the sewers we go with my Magnum. So yeah, you might recognise this place. Oh! And there's Ada.
Ada!
That's good. I think. How'd she get here though? I don't know.
What was that all about? Running off like that was reckless and stupid.
Look, she has done it before, Leon, and she has
Those
survived so
zombies
far.
are everywhere. Not to mention that thing that got Ben.
I like the fact
I
that she
was
just
there,
doesn't care.
Leon. I know.
Oh, he was there. No, you weren't. You didn't see him get killed.
Look, Ada. As an officer, it's my job to look out for you. But we're not going to get through this alive if we don't work together.
Well, at least
Okay?
Leon doesn't want us to split up, but then he
All
accepted
right.
Claire splitting
We'll
up
do
Teddy.
this your way, you know.
And Ada's now complying? I don't get it, Leon. Why do you want to stay with Ada but not with Claire? I mean, I know Claire said we should split up and look for survivors, and you just agreed with it. But surely you'd want to protect Claire because, you know, she's a citizen. She's not trained per se. At least not at this point in the Resident Evil universe anyway. But you're like, yeah, Claire, you do your own thing. It's cool, yo. That's fine. You got a gun. You can look after yourself. But Ada, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, you stay with me, lady. I don't trust you trying to look out for yourself because you might get hurt. You might get eaten. No, you stay with me. I'm a cop. I know what I'm doing. But Ada seems probably a bit more competent and stronger than Claire. Not that Claire isn't strong or competent, she is, but I think Ada can handle herself a bit better than Claire, so I think you could safely let her go and do her own thing. I mean, she's survived so far. Oh, I don't know. Maybe Leon has the hots for Ada. We've only just met, though, that's the thing. I don't know why I question these things, but I do, I can't help it. Many people have as well, so I'm not the only one. Right, so it looks like we're now in the sewers. And as you can see, it's rather uneventful and dull. It is. There's always a sewer level in games. Oh, there's some stuff to pick up though. There's another green herb, which is handy. Awesome. Didn't need that extra health I took with me though, but alright. And there's some pistol ammo. I don't really know why I'm bothering to pick it up. I just guess I want to see how many the game will give us. 18. Oh, for God's sake, game. We're so stingy with handgun ammo this time. I mean, okay, we've got 140 bullets, so you haven't been that stingy, but we haven't used them either. If we had been using them, then it still wouldn't be... We wouldn't be in that good of a position with handgun bullets. Not the worst, but... well, whatever. I'm just nitpicking over something that I really shouldn't. So, anyway, now got 203 handgun bullets. We can put this health away for now. We'll take a green herb with us just in case. Oh, yes, we will need the valve. Do not forget the valve, Neo. Do not forget the valve. There is some ink ribbon here. We'll grab hold of that as well. And we'll stick that in here. I'm not sure, actually, whether to finish the video now. I think we will finish the video now, actually. But before we do, there's a couple of things we can do in this room. I think, anyway. It should be. Sewer manager facts, yep, that's the same as before. Is there something over here? Shotgun shells. 28, well, hey ho, that's pretty cool. Right, don't want to go through that door just yet, because that's just where we came from, so we don't need to. Some more handgun bullets, 29 of them. Alright. Okay, well, we'll take the shotgun shells. Now look at this over here. We've got a pair of lockers over here, but you can't interact with them like the other ones. That's because they're not really lockers. You can actually move this out of the way and reveal a secret door. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. Now, I'm not sure if we can open it without a small key. Oh no, we can. Good times, yeah. So you might be thinking to yourself, oh, is this the way out of this room? No, it isn't. So you can go down here, but it's entirely optional. You don't have to do this. But it's worth it on original mode, it really is. Now, I don't believe there's any enemies down here, but it is rather dark, as you can see, which can be a bit of a problem. However, there's an old alcohol lamp. Plenty of fuel remains. How Leon knows that, I don't know. But if you use your lighter on it, it lights the room up. And as you can see over here, there would be some magnum ammo. Only 8, mind you, but that's in original mode. So it's well worth it. Well worth it. Now, it's a bit dark over here as well. You can just about see what's going on, but as always, if you use the lighter, lights it all up, you can see that there's some ammo over here. Shotgun shells. 7 of those as well. So yeah, this isn't affected by Randomizer. But there you go. Extra stuff for Leon. Well worth picking up and taking. Good times. Right, we are going to finish the video here, I've decided, just because, well, time-wise, I think it makes sense. So can I say thank you very much for watching if you have done. And next time we shall progress through the sewers with Ada on our side. Because, yeah, it's going to make sense, isn't it? Well, I say it makes sense. It does make sense. I mean, why else would we just leave Ada here? I mean, Leon is so desperate to keep Ada by his side for whatever reason, but okay. He will, and we shall have her with us. So, I shall save the game, so I don't forget. Super duper. And next time we shall progress. So take it easy, have a good one. Ada, why are you walking into Leon's butt? Were you trying to cop a feel? Were you? Oh my god, I clipped through her head. What the... Decapitate, decapitate, decapitate. Yeah. Take it easy, have a good one. Hope to see you in the next video.